All right, it looks like we are ready to go with the Metroid run. CHX, you're up.
Alrighty, everybody. So CHX will be running Metroid any %. This is the
Olha, CHX com som agora, melhorou.
Deathless category, which he holds the world record in. This is any % with deaths. That means we have what is called the Death Warp, which I will talk about when the time comes. But he is going to be running the Kraid first route, and yeah, so once he gets started, we'll be ready to go.
Yeah, it's gonna be normal suit.
Alright, so he is underway with his Metroid any % run. The first thing you're going to see him do is
começando a run, Metroid any %.
Morph ball. What that will do is if he presses down on his controller,
Primeira coisa, obviamente, pegar a Morph Ball ali à esquerda.
And be able to roll, so that'll help him get through some tight spaces. It's also going to be the function that's used in our first
todo mundo está familiarizado com a Morph Ball. Se aperta para baixo, ela vira uma bola.
Down on the controller and then unmorph really quickly, and he will do that by pressing up. You can also do that with A. So when you press down, Samus morphs into a ball. You unmorph with up, and that actually lets Samus glitch up through the door in this door glitch, and that is going to be the fastest way to get to Kraid's lair. Otherwise, normally you'd have to go
fazendo down up ali na porta, ele consegue bugar e atravessar a porta.
This way you don't have to. You just get to skip pretty much anywhere there's bombs. You kind of just get to skip that area by doing these door wraps. So he is already making his way over to Kraid. We're going to see another door wrap here, but this one's going to require a little bit of off-screen movement. He's going to scroll the screen up to a certain point, and then he's going to tap left and then do a big full jump right there, and he is going to continue to wrap by pressing up and down repeatedly on the controller. And that glitch will take him all the way to the other side of the screen here. He's going to shoot that hopper there just to make sure it doesn't run into him. It's important that he doesn't take damage there because he will need a damage boost into Kraid's room later on. So he will need that health. That's why he didn't want to take that damage there. So there's more off-screen movement here. He's going to be doing a couple jumps, running over to the left, shooting a door, and that'll get him stuck in this wall here.
No geral, aqui monte de door clips, na verdade, mesma técnica, ele abaixa com a Morph Ball e depois vai sendo empurrado para dentro da tela enquanto ele fica morfando e desmorfando do modo esfera.
One more door wrap, and he will be in Kraid's lair. Kraid will take 96 shots with his pea shooter here. And once again, he'll be making
e agora, chegando na sala do Kraid, ele está, obviamente, super abaixo do que o jogo espera. Ele tem nada de equipamento, vai precisar de 96 tiros no Kraid com a arma que ele tem no momento para matar o Kraid. E ainda lembrando que ele tem que desviar dos espinhos do Kraid e atirar fora dos espinhos também, porque os espinhos comem a bala dele e não dá dano.
If you hold the B button and then you press any other button on the controller, that will actually force it so that you get extra shots. So holding the B button and then pressing any other button will make it so that you get extra shots in there. And so he got Kraid killed. Well done by CHX. Kraid is gone. And he is moving on. So what he's going to do here is a death warp that makes use of a second controller. So he's going to hold up and A on the second controller, and he's going to press start on the first controller, and that'll warp him back to the beginning of the area that he was in.
Ele fez death warp para sair do Kraid ali, tem que segurar para cima e A no segundo controle e start no primeiro controle.
He is Team Kraid first. I am Team Kraid first, and the fastest way to do the any % run is by killing instead of Ridley. So well done by CHX. Now he's gonna head over and grab the ice beam, but before he does that, he's got to kill those little screes or whatever that fly down from the ceiling. And he did want to pick
Próximo passo agora é pegar o ice beam.
Dropping anything, but one of the things that's important in this Metroid run is that these enemies are all linked. There are 6 different enemy slots in memory, and the way one enemy moves off screen will affect another enemy down the road in the way they move. So he's going to do little hesitations to get these croissant-looking things, they're called rippers, to be going in a certain direction. And that way, when he comes to the next croissant-looking guy, they'll also be moving in the same direction, so they're out of his way. So, if we do
e detalhe interessante, por conta da forma que o jogo foi programado no Nintendinho ali com hardware limitado, os padrões de movimento dos inimigos eles são meio que linkados. Então, quando ele fica ali hesitando ao passar perto dos inimigos que parecem tartaruguinhas ali, é com a intenção de que eles estejam num padrão, e como esse padrão é linkado com os próximos, ele consegue pegar um ciclo decente para passar.
Alrighty, go ahead, keep going.
Also $10 from Josh162, saying good luck CHX, much love, Josh.
So CHX is just 1 or 2 rooms away from the next ice beam wrap. So he's gonna go through this room here. And also in Metroid, what you notice, you'll get these different drops. You get missile drops or you get health drops. But they're not going to matter too much at this point in time. But here is the ice beam wrap. So he shoots this door out, and he's going to do another door wrap. There is actually a faster way to do the wrap than what he had been doing, but he didn't do that. So now he is into this room before the ice beam, and now he's going to go get the ice beam. So he has collected the ice beam. And we'll do another death warp to take him back to the
pegando o Ice Beam, mais death warp, mesma coisa do anterior, usa o segundo controle.
Face Mother Brain, but to get into Torian and to face Mother Brain, but I think he's going to take a little detour maybe to grab a safety E-Tank. It's up to his discretion whether he wants to do that or not. I know he's super comfortable doing it without, but for a marathon, usually is a good idea as a safety strat to make sure you get that E-Tank. So we'll see what CHX's decision is here.
Parando para pegar E-Tank de segurança ali.
Roll over and then roll on back and get this E-Tank. So well done by CHX, and that will give him an extra 100 health. So now he already had 100 health from the beginning, then he got another 100 from the Kraid E-Tank, and now he has a third E-Tank. So he has essentially almost 300 health. You see 299 health there, and now he's making his climb up to Torian. So it's just a nice little safety strat there to make sure you have plenty of health, because Mother Brain can be a pretty treacherous fight sometimes, so you want to make sure you have all the health that you can get for that. So
me parece que o Runner tá tendo uns probleminhas ou com a placa de captura ou com a stream dele, tá dando umas engasgadas, hein?
And he will be
Mas supostamente ele tá subindo para Torian agora, embora não esteja vendo.
So the bridge skip is going to be a trick that is done in the any % run that is not done in the all bosses run. So unfortunately, we got a little bit of a screen freeze issue here, but I'm sure that'll catch back up in just a second.
Minha teoria é que o Ice Beam congelou a tela.
We do have a $1,200 anonymous donation that says, I've been lucky not to be too affected by COVID-19, but I know a lot of people have. I hope my stimulus check can help those in need. Good luck all, and glory to mankind. And it looks like we're having a little bit of a technical issue here, but we're hoping to get that resolved for you pretty quickly. There's a $15 donation from LivJQ, saying I'm so happy that
de volta para a tela de setup mais uma vez. Nesse meio tempo aí lendo algumas doações, pessoal comentando que tá mandando dinheiro do cheque de estímulo à economia que os americanos receberam, mandando good luck na run.
There's a $100 anonymous donation saying, in honor of my beloved, speedrunning the provision of medicine at a major hospital, and all the rest of our doctors, nurses, and biomedical researchers, stamp out COVID 100%.
Doação de $100 para fazer 100% da run de acabar com o Covid.
Just a moment, we just got to get the technical glitches taken care of for everyone, and then we will have the rest of the Metroid run.
Bom, enquanto nós passamos por dificuldades técnicas aí, eu gostaria de lembrar que o incentivo para o Kiwami jogar no hard mode do Mighty Gunvolt precisa de muitos dólares, tá em 348 de $2.000. A run vai acontecer às 7 da manhã, se não me engano. E voltamos.
And also, talking about some incentives that we're looking forward to. Oh, we're going to take you back to CHX.
Alrighty, so CHX is in Torian. He actually did the bridge skip. He's so good, he not only did the bridge skip and all the other glitches, he even glitched out his own stream. That's how good he is. But
ok, bom, a gente sabe que ele chegou em Torian. Aparentemente ele conseguiu o bridge skip, não se sabe como.
The namesake of the game are these Metroid, these little goofy-looking things, blobby-looking things, and then these Rinkas are these Cheerio-looking things. You want to turn them into frosted Cheerios, that'll freeze them up. But
aí nesse meio, descida aí, congelando os salgadinhos pingo de ouro que vem voando na sua direção e as Metroids.
Try to avoid getting hit by the Rinkas. That's why he grabbed that extra energy tank, though, was so that just in case these Rinkas misbehaved, they wouldn't, you know, end up killing him or anything like that. In the any percent run, they can be pretty treacherous. You only can take 1 or 2 hits, and that would be the end of it. So at this point, what he's doing is he's freezing these Metroids. He's going to group them up, and they each take 5 shots to kill, and he's going to shoot them one at a time for that 5th shot, because the drops are frame-based, and the Metroids will drop missiles every 4th frame, so only a 25% chance of getting missile drops.
Manipulando aí tentando manipular os drops de mísseis. Quando você mata uma Metroid, a cada 4 frames o jogo decide se ele dropa um míssil ou não. Então eles matam elas umas por vez na tentativa de forçar o jogo a dropar um míssil. E tá difícil ganhar os mísseis que ele precisa.
It takes 40 to kill the Zebtites, minimum 40 to kill the Zebtites, 1 to get Mother Brain's glass, and then 32 on Mother Brain's. That's 73 total. And he is not getting any missile luck. There's 1 missile drop, but
ele precisa de 73 mísseis aí no total para passar agora a Mother Brain.
73. So just really unfortunate RNG. Nothing that he can do about this other than keep farming. It's just pure bad marathon luck, and you know, that seems to happen. So he's gonna
finalmente colaborou, dropou o míssil.
And dip back out and see if he can't get some better luck this way. There we go. All right. Now it's time to face Mother Brain. So each of these Zebtites takes 8 shots.
São 8 mísseis para quebrar os Zebtites e poder seguir à frente. Lembrando que a vida desses trequinhos ela regenera. Não pode pausar no meio, senão ele volta. Acho que até 7 hits voltam.
The idea is to keep firing at these Zebtites so that you don't waste any missiles. And he's making his way through here pretty nicely. And he has exactly as many missiles as he needs for this fight. He's going to
agora é meter bala na Mother Brain.
And come up to the glass here and fight Mother Brain. And what he's doing with these Rinkas here is actually a grouping technique. He's going to try to get them all so they keep going up and down, because they're going to kind of target him. And if they spawn directly above and below him, and he stands in that middle position there. They're just going to go directly up and down, and that would be an easy way for him to avoid it. He has killed Mother Brain. Now it is time to escape, and CHX is the master.
Escape sequence agora, né?
He is doing task-like jumps here, these little corner jumps. He has the fastest escape in the world, in addition to all the other world record Metroid times that he has. And this escape so far is flawless. Look at this. This is just a clinical escape by CHX here. And time. Well done, CHX. Unfortunate missile luck, but outside of that, that is a really, really good run. A 13-minute run.
GG, CHX executando a run como road record holder executaria, né? Deu azar no RNG dos mísseis, mas fora isso, o cara mandou benzaço. Agora ouvimos a voz dele, eu nem sabia que ele estava conectado no mic, mas ele pede desculpas aí pelas dificuldades técnicas. E aquela revelação incrível pra todo mundo que jogou esse jogo na época, que o robozão maneiro que você estava jogando, na verdade era Samus, uma mulher.